When I tell y'all, I'm so fucking annoyed right now because I had a funny ass video done. I had a funny ass video done. And I even went on Instagram to brag about how funny the motherfucking video was. Only for me to realize that I fucked up and deleted the whole damn video by mistake. So now I got to do this motherfucker a second time. And it ain't gonna be as funny as the first one was. I'm so mad right now. But let's just get into the shit. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scotty. We're here for my review of the season premiere of G Status Hustle ATL. Is it G Status ATL Hustle? It's one of the others. I always get the damn words mixed up. But you already know what the fuck I'm trying to say, so let's just get on into the episode. First of all, let me just send a special shout out to the producers of this show and also the cast members of this show. I would like to say that you guys have reached out to my peoples. Y'all are working with us, and I really appreciate everything you guys are doing. And I just had to say that before I get into my review. Before we even get into this review, let me just say, because these other hoes on these other damn shows be getting all up in their goddamn feelings about these goddamn recaps. Just like the reality show that y'all are doing is for entertainment, my recaps are for entertainment. I may say something positive about you on one episode, but bitch, you might do something on another episode that's gonna piss me off, and it's gonna be all negative, all drags, all shade. That just may be what it is. Don't take it personal. I don't know you personally, so therefore I don't personally dislike you. I don't know you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So when it's time to do interviews with you guys, don't be trying to come for me, because some of these other bitches have tried. Do not try to come for me, because at the end of the day, I'm just going about what I see on the show. Okay? I'm very professional when it comes down to the interviews. I'm never going to be like how I am on my recaps. However, I will keep the same energy, but on a professional note, because I'm here to interview you. I'm not here to have a screaming match with you. If I want to have a screaming match with you, I would just have a stream yard just for us to cuss each other out. But if I'm here for an interview, that's what the fuck I'm here for. So, like I say, don't get your panties, your thongs, your jock straps, none of that in the bunch. This is all entertainment, all jokes, and that's just what it is. That's my disclaimer. You can either respect it or don't. It is what it is. I'm just here to give y'all my personal opinion with a little bit of real talk and a little bit of, funny. Let's get into the shit. So we're catching up with Charlie, and basically Charlie has been out here doing his music thing or whatnot. And, he's a verified Twitter user. He got a blue check by his name and every goddamn thing. So, he is doing big things right now as an independent artist. My opinion on his music, though, I'm not really feeling his music like that. And it's not because it's his music. It's just because I don't really listen to that kind of stuff. Like, I'm more of a K. Michelle or a Keisha Cole or a Mary J. Blige or a Monica or, a little bit of Brandy or, some shit like that. I listen to those girls. I don't listen to that type of stuff. So, that's why I'm not feeling it, but it is an audience for that. So, good deal. Do what you do and do what you feel. That's all I can say about that. We're here for a listening party for him and his new album called Lingo. And in the midst of that, we meet this new cast member by the name of R. Guy. Now, one thing I will say about Mr. R. Guy is that he's cute. I like his personality. I think he has charisma. He kind of reminds me a little bit of myself in a little bit. I don't know what it is about him, but throughout this entire episode, I was feeling him. And y'all, I may not say the same shit I said. Y'all know this is a second fucking take, and I'm fucking pissed off about that. Every time I think about that shit, I get mad. But apparently our guy is Charlie's best friend, and he's just here to support, you know what I mean? And that's what good best friends are supposed to do. They're supposed to support. So now we're catching up with Tramiel, and I must admit that I really wasn't feeling Tramiel like that last season. It was just something about her. I just felt like she was shady as fuck, and I just don't know. But this particular episode made me look at Tramiel a certain type of way, in a better way, to be quite honest. I'm like, okay, bitch. Alright, okay, like, you're not that bad, you know what I mean? So, I'm like, okay, Tramel, give me the business, okay? So, you know, he just been doing his thing. You know, the show been giving him a little bit of notoriety for the things that he's doing in the industry, and he's just having a great time. You know, he's cool with Charlie, but he ain't heard from Charlie in a while, but he's here to support Charlie in his endeavors. Then we got Sherrod crybaby ass. You know, Sherrod used to cry all the goddamn time. Every time somebody brought up his pornographic past, he always crying about it. And I'm not really here for him crying about it this time around. Let me just tell you something. Everybody got a goddamn past, and it don't matter what the fuck a bitch got to say about your goddamn past. Everybody got one. I got one. You got one. The production got one. Everybody got a goddamn past. Just that everybody ain't fucking on camera. So the fuck what? That's the way you was paying your bills. That's the way you was doing what the fuck you had to do. So the fuck what? I don't give a fuck about any of that. At the end of the day, you do you, they do them, okay? Who gives a fuck about your pornographic past? Stop crying because the bitch always talking about it, okay? And at the end of the day, like, y'all girls, y'all need to stop bringing it up. Stop using his pornographic past as a goddamn silver bullet all the time. Stop using it as something to break him down with. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fuck all that. Like, if it wasn't for people like Sherrod, who we have to get to knock our block off, if you get my drift. Because listen, I look at Twitter porn, and I got a couple of pornographic Twitter videos in my damn Twitter bookmarks, but you know, I ain't saying that I got any Sherrod shit in there, because I ain't ever seen this porn at all. But I'm just saying, we need people like him to, you know, when we ain't got no nigga. Yeah. Then Charlie and Tramel catch up, and they talk about everything that's been going on with Charlie, how Tramel ain't heard from Charlie. But you know, sometimes when you're trying to pursue your dream, you're not going to hear from them. You're not going to talk to your friends all the time when you're pursuing your dreams. Just like right now that I'm taking my YouTube channel more seriously and trying to take it to another level, trying to do a podcast, trying to create a podcast, trying to get my urban novels out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're not gonna always be around to have those sidebar conversations or have a tea party all the goddamn time. Sometimes you just focused on what the fuck you trying to do to get yourself to another space, and that's just what Charlie been doing. But Tramel understands that, you know. So it is what it is. But then Sherrod comes up with this damn Delicious person, and to be quite honest, I don't know what it is about Delicious. You know, sometimes I be prejudging motherfuckers, and sometimes I be wrong about that shit. Just something about Delicious. I don't know if I'm gonna like this motherfucker at all. I don't fucking know. But it is what it is, child. But anyways, they come into the party and they pretty much confront Charlie about well, Sherrod confronts Charlie and Delicious just accompanying him or whatnot, and they just talk about everything that's been going on with them and their issues. Now my thing about it is listen, my thing with Charlie is he was incredibly nasty to people throughout the first 30 minutes of this show. Like, he dragging everybody in the motherfucking confessional. He talk about everybody like a dog. Then you inviting these same motherfuckers that you dragging in your confessional like, you lemon head motherfucker. Like, why you doing that? Like, I don't even see why you doing it. Like, if I gotta drag a bitch, shade a bitch that goddamn hard, they don't need to be at my shit. Point blank period. They don't need to be there. So I don't know what his angle is. You know, I just felt like he was being real rude, real nasty, real below the belt. And I know that, you know, being on a reality show, sometimes you got to get a little bit of shady. You know, got to throw a little bit of shade, got to be a little shady. I mean, I know that by doing YouTube recaps. You know, sometimes you just got to give people the feed for a little bit of entertainment. That's understandable. But the way that he was coming at people, those reads of his was very venomous. And I'm just like, bitch, okay, like some of that shit you saying, you guaranteed to get your block knocked off. And not like this. I'm talking about like this. You know what I'm saying? So you need to calm that nasty shit down, okay? Like, you just going in on everybody, and I just wasn't here for the bullshit. I wasn't here for the bullshit at all. It was fucked up, and you know it was. And child, I wasn't here for that. Period. Point the fuck blank, I wasn't. But the conversation with Charlie and Sherrod was pretty much like unneeded. Like, all they were doing is pretty much being shady towards each other. You know, Sherrod talking about he want to mend fences or whatever, but like, baby, y'all ain't finna mend no damn fences. What y'all finna do is keep shading each other. That's what the fuck y'all finna do. Point blank period. Y'all don't like each other. Y'all would never like each other, and that's fine. So after the conversation with Charlie and Sherrod, our guy goes over to talk to Charlie, and he was like, listen, I saw you and Sherrod over there talking, and what was going on with that situation? You know, Charlie was like, well, you know, we were just having a conversation about everything that's been going on with us and all that stuff, so everything is fine. You know, our guy was like, look, now, I don't know Sherrod like that, I'm just trying to look out for you. And just like I said, apparently our guy is like Charlie's best friend, his big brother, and he just looking out for him, and I that's just, You know, it is what it is. That's how I am about my baby Jamar 84. That's just how I am about him. You know, I got to look out for my bitch in any form or fashion. I got to look out for him. Bottom line. So the drunken lunatic Akeem is back in the building. And apparently he's an executive producer right now. So that makes a lot of sense as to why he had so much airtime and why he was the one that was facilitating all of these meetups and everything else. It's him, Tramiel, and this dude that was so cute. He had great teeth that I'm trying to get, and he was like bomb, like he was cute as fuck. And like I'm just like, ooh, 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 ooh. But let me not have my little thirsty moment. I'm not a thirsty motherfucker. Okay, let me just make that clear. I'm not a thirsty motherfucker. However, I may have a thirsty moment here and there, and I might post a little bit of thirst traps from here and there on my Instagram, which is at Scotty_by_nature. That's another start. However, the boy was fine. And the motherfucker that was singing on that stage was also motherfucking fine, okay? His name is Ike. And while he was up there singing and stuff, I'm like, okay, Ike. Oh, let me keep my pants on. All right, Ike. Yeah, I'm just so silly and like mad because I had to do this motherfucking video over. I'm just mad. Like this particular part would have been so much funnier if the first video, you know. But he up there singing. And he can really sing his ass off. You know what I mean? And, you know, he just got this charisma about him. And I really like Ike from this very first scene. And he goes out there with Akeem and Tramiel and the other guy. And Tramiel is obviously feeling him. And I'm like, Tramiel, bitch, you better get that dick. You better get it. You better fucking get it. If you don't get it, I'm dragging your motherfucking ass all goddamn season. You better get it, bitch. Because Ike is fine. Ike is motherfucking fine. I'm not usually the one to shoot my shot at a motherfucker, but bitch, there may be a time where I gotta scratch that motherfucking itch, okay? And in the midst of all of that, you know, Akeem invites Ike out to this situation that he got going on, this little dinner that he's gonna have. You know, he's supposed to be cooking and doing all types of other shit, so we're gonna see how that turns out. But then Tramiel decides to pull Ike to the side. I'm like, bitch, you better get it. Get this shit, bitch. Get that shit, bitch. This is gonna make me be on your team all goddamn season. You better get that shit, bitch. Okay? Get it for me. Get it for the both of us, bitch. He seems to be very nervous at the end of the day. Like, he real nervous, which I can understand. Because I remember when I shot my shot one time. I was at this bar, and I remember seeing this guy before. Like, he was at the mall one time. He worked at the mall, and I saw him. He was sitting right in front of me at the K. Michelle concert when she came down here. And then I saw him at that bar the third time. And he was staring at me all night, and my friend told me, go on over there and talk to him. I don't know how to approach nobody. So I was scared as hell. But I walked over there, and I was like, hey. He was like, hey, how are you? I said, what's your name? He said, James. He said, what's your name? I said, my name is Scotty. You know, like the basketball player. And then I just dropped all my shit because I felt like that was so corny. And he laughed, but guess what? A nigga got that number, okay? A nigga got that number. I said, I'm sorry, that was so corny of me to say. And he was like, oh, don't worry, it's not corny. It was pretty cute and memorable, actually. I'll never forget that. And he gave me his number, shit. And I seen him a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know. It just, you know, whatever. He can still get it, though. But he asked Ike out, and Ike obliged. They both feeling each other, so why not go out with each other? Y'all better go down and get that shit. But like I said, Trey, you better get that dick and you better tell me how it was. So apparently Delicious is an artist and she's rehearsing for a show, I believe. And then Sherrod comes in and basically tells Delicious that Tramiel was giving him shade when he saw him. Now apparently he saw Tramiel out at Charlie's party and he tried to speak to Tramiel despite the fact that they had issues and Tramiel gave him shade. And my thing about it is, listen, if you don't like somebody, why are you speaking to him? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not speaking to nobody I don't fuck with. And bitches say I hold grudges all the time. And to be honest, I can hold a cute little grudge against your ass. I can. If you do something to me and I don't want to fuck with you, I ain't fucking with you. I don't give a fuck if my life depends on it, bitch. I just have to die. Because I'm not fucking with your motherfucking ass, period. Okay? And you know, I don't know why, you know, why would you even go over there to Tremel if you know y'all already got issues and you already know how the fuck he is. You know he not gonna speak to you, so what the fuck you speak to him for? Like, I don't even understand what Sherrod's angle is this season, but like I said, you better not be crying, I know that much, because I'm gonna drag your ass by the tears in your eyes. I swear to God I will. So Charlie and our guy, they go out to a boutique to go shopping, and apparently this girl that owns this boutique is a friend of our guy's, and basically Charlie tells him how he invited Akeem to this party of his, and Akeem did not come. He feels some type of way about it because he feel like he ain't there in a better place. However, Akeem invited him to a dinner, and he wants to invite our guy to the dinner. Now, our guy really don't know nothing about this dinner. He don't think he want to do this shit because of the girls. He feel like the girls are messy as hell, which they are. He feels like the girls ain't gonna do nothing but start a bunch of shit, which they are. And he don't think he want to be around these girls, which he probably doesn't. And just like I said, I like our guy. I just feel like our guy's just my type of nigga. I feel like I have that same goddamn energy. If I don't want to be around your ass, I don't want to be around your ass. Like, if I feel like you're going to give me a bunch of drama, I don't want to be around your ass, point blank in the goddamn period. And now we get a blast from the past. We got Devon in the house, bitch. I am so happy to see Devon. Like, I missed him on Chasing Atlanta. It was a great thing to see him come back, okay? And he's back ready to slay and read the motherfucking bitches, okay? And honestly, yes, Devon can do a little... Devon can be a lot. I can admit that as a fan of his, he can be a lot, but I like his energy. And on top of that, we both love K. Michelle, so I'm all the way down with him, okay? Let's just keep that 100. So, Akeem invited him out, and, you know, Devon really not sure about that. You know, they've had their issues in the past, so he don't know what the hell this nigga got up his sleeve with this situation. So, he wants to mend fences with Devon. You know, he wants to make things right with Devon and invite him places, basically to his event. And Devon was like, well, you know, I was touched as a child. You know, certain things that have happened to me have made me not trust people. So I'm going to give you a chance, though. You know, Devon just real suspicious, which I understand why he would be. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. But then he started reading the girls down. I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. He was going in on every goddamn body. I'm like, oh, Lord, this is going to be a shady ass season. Him and Akeem just going in on every goddamn body. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, it was nice to see two Chasing Atlanta alumni being in the building. Like, I loved seeing that. That was just everything to me. We meet Redrick. And one thing about it, I normally don't like guys that wear makeup and wigs and shit like that, but it's just something about this motherfucking Redrick that make me want to just... I told y'all I ain't thirsty. I may post a thirst trap or two, and I may have a thirst moment or two, but I ain't thirsty. But Redrick is fine as fuck, okay? Like, fine as a motherfucker. Fine as fuck. However, he's a makeup artist. He's a beautician, you know what I'm saying? And he talked about his past with growing up, playing with his sister's dolls where nobody was looking, doing their hair and everything like that. And I thought that was a funny ass story. But you know, a lot of us gay guys may have had that kind of story. You know what I mean? So, apparently Akeem invited him out to this situation too. And you know, I don't think he likes Akeem too much. So he's on pins and needles about this just like Devon is. I'm like, what the fuck has Akeem done to these people? Like, Akeem got everybody on edge. And the last scene of the night, Akeem walks into the studio and this fine ass boy, Zion, is in there. Now, Zion is fine. I don't know about y'all, but I think he fine. Okay? But apparently Akeem comes in there, you know, he say he ain't seen the boy in 10 years. And he said they good friends. But when he got in front of the boy, he said they fucked, had a threesome out, and busted nuts together. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck is going on here, bitch? What's going on? Zion said he never fucked with Akeem like that. Like fucked him. Akeem said this nigga met his mama and everything. He talking about, don't be trying to say you fucked me to get some clout. I'm like, Zion, wait a minute now. What clout now? Because I ain't know you to this show now. What clout is he trying to get? Akeem said, nigga, we fucked. We had a threesome and we bust a nut together and you met my mama. I'm like, are you deluded? Akeem, this nigga don't remember nothing you're talking about. What is going on here? And Zion constantly saying, don't get mad with me because I'm a sexy ass nigga. You is kind of sexy. You are. You are. And Akeem is like, not sexy as you was back then. And then the episode goes off with Zion standing up. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on here? So this is my review on G Status ATL Hustle. And that's it. Follow me on Instagram at Scotty_by_nature. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And do what you do. Shout out to the cast, to the producers, everybody that has something to do with that situation. I love you guys. And on to the next review. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.